in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And we will not have a return here to start. Thanks to the new rule, the fair catch will bring this out to the 25-yard line. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And now it's second down. Well, you look at this Patriots defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Cooks motions to the left. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Down. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Lamb in motion left.
On the ball. Smash, red. Blaster, stick. Hut, hut.
Lance looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Green Jack. Ready.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Lance now on 1st down. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Pats are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
At their own 40-yard line.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Duggan. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now a man who's taken the reins with the Cowboys, it's Tony Pollard. They'll take this up just shy of the 40. Excellent display of footwork on that run. A pickup of 7 there, but they'll still have 12 yards to go on 3rd down. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield, but all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you. flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. They run here with Rico Dowdle, and he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
On 2nd down, here's Lance. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. But you look at this Patriots defense. They're just below the cut line for top half of the league. 17th in the NFL against the run.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they've rushed the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run.
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And running with power here. And the Patriots are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his 2nd interception.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. To throw is Duggan. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that one. He read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Here's Duggan to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Now Lance throwing on 2nd down. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Haven't met a corner that's worth the salt yet that ever admits to worrying about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a play fake. Lance. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And, partner, I know so far, we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard? I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something that maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Noah Igbenogany. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
And, Brandon, how many times have we talked with these rookies out there, and then we finally hear from them that the game slowed down and they're able to handle things? Not so far for this rookie, because right now, back-to-back drives, they picked him off. Not college football anymore. He's got to find a way to handle when these defenses go on.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
We're scoreless after one.
First quarter with no score.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they go to work on a first and goal.
Striker, 3-3. Set, cut.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage.
He kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up second down and a bit farther.
Stevenson will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Doug going to look to throw this. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now 2nd and 9. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. And So the last 3 drives, you've got 2 interceptions and a fumble. I think we know why they're losing right now.
Without question, and we've seen the evidence, just what you talked about there. If they take care of the football, number one, maybe they're not having this deficit, and number two, maybe they actually have the lead.
Black shot. Blue striking. Ready.
Following the fumble recovery, Lance. Left side to Lamb. And they work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Lance wants to change him up. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
Drill 52.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Cowboys! Ramondre Stevenson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll make the score 14-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 67 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Duggan now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Downfield and caught by Thornton. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. First down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing. Duggan. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
Intercepted. He was covered by Stephon Gilmore.
Ready.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider it. There he goes, right side. Now he's free up the right sideline. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. This throw left side is caught by Tolbert. And now they're in the hurry-up.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Running left is Stevenson. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Red, cycle. Slide through.
And Lance now to throw. And this is incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Red, yellow, fury, yellow. Hey, red.
In motion, that's Tolbert.
Ready.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Let's go.
This now a 3rd and 4.
52 blaster. Spike 60. Set.
To throw, it's Lance. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Ready, set.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Ready.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jalen Tolbert in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now 21-0.
Patriots nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this sequence won't do any favors to his rushing totals as they get him behind the line again. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Thornton, the motion man right. Right side, Thornton with it. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A three-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no three-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Throwing, Jones. That's dumped off to Pollard. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 12. First down, New England.
Here we go. 11. 11.
Now Jones. Hauled in over the middle by Rager. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Back to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Second and 10. Pollard will take it up the gut. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Duggan looking to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's got this down to the 35. And quickly they get to the line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Patriots.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And some room to work. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, New England.
On first and 10, Dugan. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Dallas, Texas is the spot. Third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. Second and 10. Running right, it's Pollard. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with third and 9 looming. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw on third down. Dugan. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Duggan's pass intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Off of play action, here's Lance. Out right, he finds Tolbert. A big play there on the catch and run. 66 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Play action, now it's Lance. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Ready?
Open man right side is Tony. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here comes 3rd down and 7.
10 cycles. Go pink. Green jack. White. Set, go.
Shotgun now for Lance. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And his kick is good. And the route is on. It's 24-0. Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this 2nd half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
At their own 19-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Into space at the 45. And he'll be forced out of bounds on the other side of the field. A big play there for New England. 46 yards.
Defensive talk 101. Don't let the quarterback out of the pocket, because when that happens, yeah, you may shrink the field with your defense, but it's so easy to lose someone on the backside. And he finds him and picks up a big gain.
To throw is Duggan. toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Thornton, the motion man right. Gets it quickly out wide to Thornton. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Tyquan Thornton, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Pats are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. They're going to try and run. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Lamb will go in motion.
Trouble, 38.
On 1st down, Lance. That is incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the 1st half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the 1st target in the 2nd half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll swing this out to Tony. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Hey, go steal. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Hey, check Mega. Hut, hut.
Lance looking to throw it. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Brian Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here comes Peppers. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, and they'll be aided by a loss of yardage on the return. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Duggan will look to throw this. That'll be caught. It's Rager. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 23 yards to pick up there.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Pollard going to try the right side, and nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Duggan to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Duggan. And that will be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one. Not to have another turnover on his ledger.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 64 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
Lance now on 1st down. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Marcus Jones picks it. And the Pats are right back in this football game. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Duggan now to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
That one good for 13 at a New England 1st down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Pollard again. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
Throwing, Duggan. This ball complete to Rager. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards down to the 13. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
They have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
And the Patriots are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Operating from the gun. Dugan flush to his right. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now they send a man in motion right. Looking for Thornton, and he's got him. Touchdown, New England. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots get a bit closer. So this back now to a 10-point spread, and you have to imagine they'll line up and go for 2.
Oh, no question about it. If they can get this to an 8-point game, they can make things awfully interesting here in these last few minutes.
They're going to keep it on the ground, but he will not get into the end zone. And that one hurts as it will remain a 2-score game here in the 4th. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. Puts it on the carpet. It's out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. On play action, Lance. He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot.
Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And now just 3 seconds before the 2-minute warning, they're going to call a timeout here defensively. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Here we
So
go.
here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ready?
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see. Finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler, but again, just 1 yard out of it.
Check smash.
A running play, it's Dowdle. And he gets it down to the 32.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Hey, blue, red, cycle. Flight blue. Set.
Here's Lance. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel...
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. Now a throw caught by one of their linemen. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Trey Lance scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own